think I have accidentally conditioned myself to not want my husband anymore. How do I unlearn it? My husband, M39, and I, F36, have a 1-year-old daughter. We've been together for only 3 years, and although our relationship has had its ups and downs, everything seems fine overall. We parent our child together, support one another, and everything looks great on the surface. We're happy, and so is our baby. However, we've had some challenges in our intimate life. My husband has a health issue that worsened during the last stages of my pregnancy. He started taking a new medication, which we knew would take about a year to fully address the problem. With a newborn and so much on our minds, a year didn't seem like a long time. We were aware that the medication would impact his ability to perform in the bedroom, so he made the decision not to engage in any sexual activity during this period. He casually asked me not to initiate anything. In hindsight, I know we should have had a proper conversation about this, but we were exhausted with a colicky baby and the adjustments of new parenthood. In the beginning, I would sometimes forget. He's my husband, and I love him. He gently turned me down each time, and although I knew his reason was valid and that it was my mistake, the rejection still stung. I struggled with the changes in my body after pregnancy, even developing mild disordered eating habits. I had gained a lot of weight during pregnancy. I was very petite before, but ended up losing around 60 lbs in the first 3 months after giving birth. Although I still don't look the way I'd like, I'm taking small steps toward accepting my new mom body. I know some of my struggles were tied to feeling unwanted by my own partner, even if it wasn't his fault. At the same time, I feel guilty. A year has passed, and I still don't feel comfortable in my body. Maybe I should have tried harder, but going to the gym with a baby wasn't really an option for me. Or maybe that's just an excuse. Now that my husband is finally coming off the medication, he's really excited to get back to having a sex life with me. But I find myself feeling afraid. I realize that after all the rejection, I might have conditioned myself not to want him anymore. The thought of being intimate feels. I just don't want to do it. I know I could force myself to go through the motions, to just lie back and think of England. I know I could do it, but I don't want to. And there's the added complication of timing. My birth experience was traumatic, and I had to get stitches. The idea of having him inside me now feels terrifying. I'm not familiar with this version of my body, and I'm not sure if forcing myself to have sex is the best way to reconnect with it. I want to do it because I genuinely want to, like I did before he started the medication, before the repeated rejections. I desperately want to feel that desire again. I feel so guilty. His final doctor appointment is next week, and I'm panicking. He's the kindest, most caring man, a wonderful father, and he loves me so much. I know we need to have a conversation about this, but I don't even know how to begin. I feel guilty for potentially making things harder for our daughter, because I feel so incapable of handling this. The thought alone makes me anxious and panicky. I don't have anyone to talk to about it. My family loves him, my friends love him, and above all, I love him. So, who could I confide in? That's why I'm writing here, even though I feel embarrassed about it. I'm an adult. I should know how to handle situations like this without turning to strangers for advice. But I genuinely don't know what to do. I'm feeling lost. Very lost. Completely lost. I guess I just need to know if this is normal and how I can work through it. Thanks for watching. Subscribe Storycast for more new stories.